Kuluskuntranus is a world where creatures live in love and happiness until one day a strange visitor appears out of nowhere. Episode 1, Planet of Kuluskuntranus and the Stolen Laugh. This is the first part of the story of Ceasius Kakius, a creation by artist Diego Acevedo Llosa. Welcome to his world. Close your eyes. What can you see? Far, far away in the darkness, there is a colourful spot. It is very bright and shiny. You have to keep your eyes closed with a happy thought to see it. This spot is actually a planet, the planet of Kuluskuntranus. Kuluskuntranus is a special planet. The beaches are made out of silver sand and sparkle in the sun. The oceans are full of colourful paints. Every being on Kuluskuntranus is very special and transparent. You can see what they are feeling inside. You can even see their happy hearts beating. Whenever you can find a little heart, there you can find a very special creature. Look for the tiny hearts. Some Kuluskuntranus creatures are very small. Some of them are so tiny that they can live in rainbow flowers. Two of these creatures are Lily and John. Can you find them? They sit in their flower house the whole day enjoying the view. They don't mind being small. In fact, they say, it's so much fun because we can see things no one else can. Some creatures are very funny. The little chick Miko didn't want to grow up. Everybody else told him that he would have to become an adult chicken eventually. But Miko just didn't believe them. He enjoys playing with his favourite balloons way too much. To this day, no one has ever seen Miko grow older. He might be 100 years old. Everything is possible on Kuluskuntranus if you just believe in it, says Miko. This is a Kuluskuntranus family. Baby Rowan is old enough to walk by himself, but today his parents left his second leg at home. His dad was running late and they had to rush out of the house. Sometimes there just isn't enough time to get dressed in a Kuluskuntranus morning. If you see them from far away, Rowan looks like an ice cream. And where are Rowan's mum and sister? Can you see them too? Some Kuluskuntranus animals are very big. This is Egon, the whale. You can ride him like a horse, but the ride is quite difficult because you have to hold your breath underwater. Kuluskuntranus whales like to eat paint blobs. Egon enjoys the colours lime green and purple. Can you find these colours? Some creatures have special talents. The sky in Kuluskuntranus is full of creatures like Sam, the glowing plainfish. He can fly round in the clouds and dive into the ocean. He navigates with his special eyes. I always know my way. I just follow the light, Sam calls out. He can be hard to find though. Sam is even smaller than a fly. Some Kuluskuntranus creatures love eating. The running cloud yellow is so hungry all the time that he swallows everything, even the mess. That is why his job is to clean up the planet. He is so busy that he runs through the sky without paying attention to speed limits. Didn't you know that clouds can't be caught by speed cameras? Laughs Yellow. Look how wonderful this place is. Can you see anyone you know? But one day, all this changed. From the darkness, out of nowhere, a new creature appeared. This being didn't have a heart. There was no heartbeat to be heard. This being couldn't laugh. The dark being was very bad and very sad and very jealous of the other creatures' happiness and their tiny little hearts. Laughing comes from the heart. That's why the dark being wanted to steal the tiny little hearts from the Kuluskuntranus creatures. I will make a plan to get their little hearts, the dark being thought to himself. I can't wait to be able to laugh and be happy. Yes, I'm so bored of being grumpy all day. Let's steal the joy from them so it all belongs to me. The dark being started its mission to steal all the hearts on the planet. It slowly crept into the creatures' houses and took their tiny little hearts. The creatures of the planet became very sad. They forgot how to laugh, and they sank into a deep darkness. The little ducks started to cry tears of black paint. The rainbow clown turned black and couldn't talk anymore. He couldn't even smile. Everything was a big mess. Can you see some of the creatures wandering around? Some of the creatures said, "We have to do something. Let's go and visit the wise king. He will know what to do." So they climbed the highest mountains, swam through the deepest oceans, and even got through a massive sandstorm. When they finally reached the last big cloud, they saw the king of Kuluskuntranus sitting on a big rocking chair waiting for them. The king of Kuluskuntranus is a very wise man because he always listens to his inner voice. This tiny little guy is always right. Can you see him? He said to them, "See, the dark being is just lonely. All you need to do is to become his friends." No one could believe it. They said, "Are you sure you are right?" "I'm always right," the king replied with a big smile. The Kuluskuntranus creatures had to hurry up if they were going to find the dark being before he steals every heart on the planet. The king gave them his special brand new Royal Heart spaceships. These spaceships were very fast and could fly as quick as the speed of light. As they flew over the silver beach, they could see the dark being walking towards the shore. The dark being would always go to the beach at the weekend because that's where the Kuluskuntranus creatures like to play. It is a natural playground for them. What a great opportunity to steal some tiny little hearts. But not today. The dark being came out onto the beach. But for once, no one was scared. Instead, everyone smiled at him, especially Ceasius, who invited him to play in the water. Can you see Ceasius hiding behind his hand? The dark being dove into the water, the cool, colourful water, and caught a rainbow wave. "What fun!" he cried. "This is very unusual. What's happening?" the dark being asked himself as he walked home, whistling a song. He smiled all the way back and was happy for the first time in his life. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Can you hear his new heartbeat now? About the artwork. Ceasius Kakius is a character created by artist Diego Acevedo Llosa. Ceasius was born on a small silver beach on the planet Kuluskuntranus. He ended up living on Earth after his spaceship was hit by a strange rainbow musical comet, whilst on his journey to realise his dream of seeing Bob Marley live in concert. Ceasius's amazing imagination will take you into a magic world of fantasy, humour, spirituality and colours. The character represents the artist's alter ego. He shows us his struggles in life, his humanitarian and spiritual approach, and his dream to reach an altruistic way of life. That in effect, perfect love and understanding is the key factor in human existence. Ceasius Kakius shows us his amazing versatile skills using different media and techniques from acrylics, ink, collage and 3D objects through abstract and figurative surrealism work. Discover Kuluskuntranus, a world full of wonderful new creatures who live in love and happiness. Some live with their families, some live by themselves, in the oceans, in the mountains, or high up in the skies. Some creatures are tiny and some are very, very big, but all of them are happy. Until one day an unexpected visitor arrives. What will the creatures of Kuluskuntranus do to protect their world? Can they work together in time to stop the darkness spreading and bring back their happiness?
One, two, three.
The dark being came out onto the beach, a creation by artist Diego Acevedo Llosa. He smiled all the way back and was happy for the first time in his life. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Joy from them, so it all belongs to me. Mwahahahaha.